Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. And we're back into the story right where I left off, right before the fight with a fearsome dragon. So let's go ahead and draw our weapon and prepare to attack. The mammoth beast roars once again, its red eyes flashing as it prepares to let loose with more dragon fire. You ready yourself for an epic battle. Now, Arran Gottspeed is going to be a little bit at a disadvantage because he doesn't have really any ranged attack abilities. He mostly just has up-close and personal attacks. But we can put out more damage, so I'll try and maneuver to get where we need to get up in the dragon's face. Now, from what I've experienced in the past, we're going to get attacked here, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So I'm just going to move forward. Actually, I probably could have avoided that. Alright. So anyway, what I've experienced in the past, the best thing that you can do when fighting the dragon is just get up in its face and attack it repeatedly. Alright, I think I queued a move. I'm not positive on that. So I'm just going to attack here. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. You get a free hit in there. Alright, I missed what it did. I'm just going to do a Blade Storm attack here. We're going to have a clash. Fortunately, we both rolled well, so it hit me there. Again, I have no choice but to continue hitting it. I'm just hoping I roll better. Okay, we got a good roll, but it rolled just as well as we did, and it has better skill, so it overrode that. We're already about to die, pretty much, so this is kind of the problem with the dragon. Quite a tough fight. We surely can do a twin charge strike now, right? Okay, I am barely alive. I can't make out the dragon's health, so I don't know if we're winning or not. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. We're gonna have a clash here. We ought to outroll the dragon. Unfortunately, we didn't. I'm about to die. We'll Blade Storm attack it. And die. Alright, you know, the fight with the dragon's really tough, so I'm not too surprised that we died there. Oh dear, looks like the mountain has claimed yet another victim. Do you like to use your resurrection stone and return Arran Gottspeed to the last resting bench you encountered? Yes, I want to resurrect my hero. Now, we've already done that once, so I think we have a couple more lives here. I'm going to have to check once it loads in here. Okay, so we're right back at the bench. Get our stamina back. Let's just check. How many resurrection stones do we have? We have one more. So that means we can die one more time. And then we'll have a life after that. So let's go ahead and follow the passageway. We know that we can't open the door. We're going to have the fire hit us, possibly. So we're going to have to do the dodge the flames test here. Now, fortunately, because I didn't kick the door this time, I have higher skill, which will help in the roll-offs with the dragon as well. But it's still going to have higher skill than me, so it's going to be tough to win this. Alright. Let's get going. And draw our weapon and prepare to attack. And it's pretty much the same strategy. You just got to get up in the dragon's face and keep hitting it until it's dead. Because its fire just covers so much area, you can't possibly dodge it continuously. I mean, you can do your best to dodge it, but alright, I think it's going to move, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack here. Okay, so it's going to attack. I'm going to do my twin charge. No, I don't want to do it in that direction. Let's see if we can turn our character around a little bit. There we go. That's what I want. Twin charge strike in this direction. Possibly sidestepping his attack. Okay, so he's going to attack me. And again, this is where, because I don't know what this attack is, I can't sidestep because I might get hit. I can't backpedal because I might get hit. So the only real alternative here is just to Blade Storm and hope that I overcome his die roll. Alright, I rolled pretty well. He rolled pretty crappy, so we succeeded. Looks like the dragon's going to leave, which means that I cannot really do anything too effective here, so I'm just going to move. So far, we've managed to avoid damage. Okay, dragon's going to do some kind of attack. Okay, it's going to move. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I might get caught in a flame breath attack here. I'm going to sidestep this way. Oh, I was lucky there. Again, I'm going to sidestep, because I don't think it can hit me if I go here. Okay. So it's moving. I'm going to move. Okay, we've got an attack queued. Oh, I hate this. Alright. They can't move through this hole. And I think I might get hit here. If I get hit here, you know, it sucks, but here we go. We'll do twin charge strike here, possibly dodging the damage. Dragon rolled pretty well, but we rolled better. Okay, dragon's gonna move. It shouldn't be actually able to move, but we'll attack here just to be on the safe side. Oh, wow. I managed to kill the dragon without taking a single hit. That was extremely lucky. I did a lot of dodging there, but we managed to get through. You defeated the dragon. With the dragon no longer a threat, you decide to explore its lair. Unfortunately, there are no piles of gold and treasure in its cave. After you've finished searching, you discover a passageway which leads up out of the dragon's lair. That dragon was... that dragon was creature kill number 48. I can usually perform much better than this. I feel thoroughly ashamed. I must admit, I haven't been going out of my way to be in a lot of combat, so I probably could have done more kills than what I have done. Okay. Working your way through the tunnel, you soon reach a magnificent hallway. Lining the floor are black and white tiles forming a checkerboard pattern all the way to the other side of the hall. At the far end of the hall is a simple wooden door. Along either side of the hall are what appears to be statues of skeletons. They are standing in place in threatening poses, armed with various weapons. The room exudes an aura of danger. Why do I get a feeling that these skeletons are guarding something or someone? Alright, so we can run to the other end of the hallway. We can use the bull amulet, or we can stride confidently down the hallway. I'm going to use the bull amulet because, again, I didn't have this when I was Alexander of Blacksand. This is where Alexander of Blacksand died, this very room. So this is something we can do that Alexandra couldn't. As you get closer to the hallway, the skeletons come to life. They march into the center of the room to block your way. You use the bull amulet and are filled with a furious rage. A red mist descends in front of you, and you let out a mighty bellow. Alright, head down, you charge straight through the army of skeleton warriors, which shatter into pieces. You manage to stop yourself before you crash into the door at the end of the grand hall. Alright, domino effect. Make it through the grand hall without using your weapon. Perfect. It doesn't look like we took any health damage either, so we are perfect health getting past this point. Problem is, I do not actually know what's beyond this point. I know that there was a dragon, I know that there are these skeletons. Died there with Alexander of Blacksand, so we'll examine the wooden door. You reach a large wooden door, which is slightly ajar. Carefully, you ease it open a little further and poke your head around the side to see what is in the room. You see a small old man sitting at a table on his own, playing with a pack of cards. He looks quite a harmless old soul, gray-haired and bearded. He is seated. I'm quite weary after all the foes I have faced. Maybe this old man will let me rest with him. Okay, we'll go ahead and knock on the door and enter, greeting the old man courteously. Is this the librarian again? The old man looks at you, accepts your greetings, and bids you to sit down. You sit at the table and notice that he is glaring at you. His piercing stare is becoming hypnotic. In your mind, a battle is being fought, and you wrestle with your thoughts to repel the invader. Get out of my head! Test your skill. Okay, I'm hoping we succeed here. Okay, good roll. You manage to steer your gaze away from his. Even though his gaze burns into your brain, you manage to rip your eyes away from his line of sight. He opens his mouth to speak, and to your amazement, instead of an old man's voice, the whole room resonates to a powerful voice which seems to be coming from the walls itself. Who dares challenge Zagor? Hear my voice in despair. You throw a glance back at the old man and can see him changing before your very eyes. This man is younger, stronger, and more imposing than before. He is dressed in robes of rich velvet and gold. His eyes are aflame with blue glow, and they are fixed directly on yours. His hands begin to sparkle with a strange magical energy. Zagor, the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, has been expecting you. Alright, prepare yourself for a battle. It's time to end the reign of Zagor, once and for all. It's your move. What will you do? Oh, man. So Alexandra Blackstain was literally one door away from getting to Zagor. That's unfortunate. Okay, grip your weapon firmly and advance towards him. Look through your pack for something you could use. I don't actually know what that would be. Look around the room for another means of attack or defense. We have the Runestone, Zagor's Key, Potion of Invisibility, Bull Amulet, Boathouse Key, Winch Handle, Skull. I could have swore that we picked up a magic bow. I didn't see that in here. I mean, the Potion of Invisibility might be useful, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I have anything. But we'll say. Look through our pack and look for something we can use. It does allow us to use this, and the bow with silver arrows. Rummage through your pack. What do you use? A bow with silver arrows or a Potion of Invisibility? Alright, we'll use a Potion of Invisibility. On the other hand, that might not work. The bow with silver arrows, if I remember correctly from the Decyanstrom playthrough, would put whoever you hit it with to sleep, if I remember correctly. The Eye of the Cyclops we can't use. A piece of cheese we don't have. A Y-shaped stick we don't have. Well, I'm going to try Potion of Invisibility. I saved it all this way. Uncorking the bottle, you quickly drink it. There is a strange tingling sensation as you vanish from sight. Your opponent is surprised as you disappear in front of him, but he raises his hands as if to cover his eyes, and he scans the room with an intense glare. He can sense your presence, but cannot make out exactly where you are. You draw your weapon and advance. He tilts his head and sniffs the air. Alright, so we might have a little bit of an advantage here, because he can't really see me in particular. I'm curious of what the bow would have done to him, though. Alright, so he has queued an attack. I want to get to him, so I'm going to sidestep in this direction. Okay, he's queued another attack. I'm just going to move forward. Okay. He's queued a move. I can't be sure how he's going to move. He could just move forward. He could sidestep. I'm going to go ahead and attack here. I'm not going to twin charge strike because I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Okay, I was right. Okay, I think he queued an attack. I'm going to go ahead and do my twin charge strike now. I might not dodge out of his attack, but I think it's worth doing. Okay, I have a higher skill than he does, and I rolled much better. Okay, so he queued an attack. I'm just going to do my Blade Storm attack on him. Attack him directly. Okay, so he's going to move. Now, he sidesteps. If I had my charge attack, I could guarantee a hit here. So I have to guess where he's going to move. I'm going to guess here. That was wrong, unfortunately. Alright, he's queuing an attack. I don't have my twin charge strike yet. I think I'm going to test my... Oh, okay, so his attack lands first. Interesting. I'm going to move. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Duh. His attack lands. Alright, we'll do a twin charge strike here. Gotcha. Alright, we got him. We only got hit a couple times. You defeated the Warlocks of Firetop Mountain. With the Warlock now defeated, you know that Zagor's reign over these lands is over. You approach the door and turn the handle. Open the door. The door opens to reveal a small, dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains, laced in silver and gold. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing light on a low table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest, and from all around, yet from nowhere, a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like the rumbling of thunderclouds preparing to make a storm. Yeah, I kind of had this feeling it wouldn't be that easy, because that seemed pretty darn easy. You approach the chest and see that it is held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. Hack at the box with your weapon to try and split it open, or examine the chest more closely. Crouch down in front of the chest and look at it more closely. At its front are 3 locks. It seems that Zagor is no fool, and even after his defeat, he has guarded his treasure closely. Zagor's treasure chest is, as one would expect, is magical. If one has keys to it, the chest will easily open. Alright, we only have 2 keys. We didn't get all 3. So we're going to use 2 of Zagor's keys to open the chest. You turn the keys in the 2 locks and hear the satisfying click as they open. The other lock disappears and you are able to open the chest. You swing open the chest lid and gasp at the Warlock's hoard. The Warlock of Firetop Mountain is no more, and you are now the owner of the Sorcerer's riches. At least 1,000 gold pieces, jewelry, diamonds, rubies, and pearls are in the chest, easily enough to restore Anvil to its former glory. You also find an ornate jar with wispy-looking lights inside of it. This must have been the Warlock's personal hoard of souls. You take it. You get 100 souls. Alright, well, that proved successful. And under these, you find the Warlock's spellbook, and as you leaf through the pages, you realize that this tome is probably more valuable than all the treasures. Instructions are given for the control of all the secrets and creatures of Firetop Mountain. I'm going to return to Anvil because becoming the new Master of Firetop Mountain does not seem like what this character would do. So we're going to return to Anvil with the Warlock's treasure. With Zagor now nothing but a memory, his hoard is yours for the taking. You fill your pack with as many valuables as you can carry, including the Warlock's spellbook. Now that he is dead, it is a simple matter to make your way back down the mountain. All of the traps and tricks seem to have disarmed themselves. Travel to the Anvil. As you appear at the outskirts of Anvil, you are spotted by some of the farmhands out in the fields. They run ahead of you. By the time you reach the town square, you are greeted by a wall of smiling villagers. Arran! 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 The villagers spring into action, prepare a massive feast for the hero who conquered the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Beer flows freely, and you agree to wrestle some of the larger villagers for sport. You beat them soundly, of course, but gently, so as not to permanently break anything. You are delighted to see that the prisoner has made it back to Anvil safe and well. He looks at you with shining eyes. The Minotaur, did you... You grin and assure him that the Minotaur was just a foolish rumor spread by stupid orcs. The man looks crestfallen, but congratulates you on your victory. Wait, what? That doesn't sound right. First off, the prisoner went mad because I scared the wits out of him. Secondly, I fought the Minotaur. Why would I claim I didn't? Alright, whatever. The villagers ask you what you will do next, and your demeanor changes. While you have tasted the success of defeating Zagor, you feel that you have not killed enough enemies, making you too inexperienced to take on the... Alright, on the Suncumvit's deathly trials. One day, the trial of champions and the prize of 10,000 gold pieces may once again be within your grasp, but not today. Eventually, the feasting subsides, the villagers must return to work. You begin your journey back to Fang. While you didn't achieve all that you wanted, you have many tales to tell of your journey into Firetop Mountain. So I killed the Minotaur. I don't know what the heck this is talking about. I completed that quest. Track down a Minotaur to defeat in preparation of the trial of champion. I did that. Alright, your quest is over. Well, I don't know if that was a bug or what. I did kill the Minotaur. I have the recorded proof of that I killed the Minotaur. So again, I don't know if that was a bug, or maybe it was just saying I didn't kill enough enemies. Arran Gottspeed kept mentioning how many enemies he had killed and that he didn't feel like he was doing well enough. So maybe to get a perfect playthrough with him, not only do you have to get all 3 keys, you would also have to kill what he considers to be enough enemies, I'm guessing. But I definitely killed the Minotaur, so I don't know why it said, oh, that was just a rumor. Alright, well, in any case, I guess we'll have to find out what the game says about my playthrough there the next time we start up in another playthrough with another character, see if it said I accomplished all my quests or not. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and this run through with Arran Gottspeed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.